G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Factorio. This is our Waterworld series, and I wanted to so this episode I want to show you what we've been doing because we have now started bringing in uranium ore and stockpiling it in the base. So we've been doing that, and we'll progress on that a little bit as well. And then I'll also show you what I've done to pull the uranium out of the ground. And you can see a couple of trains here. So jump in, enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, so these particular trains are just designed to hang about for 30 seconds. There are 3 of them. And so we're going to jump on one and just have a look at what we are doing to pull the uranium out and how I finished it in episode 23. At the end of episode 23 and just before this one, I jumped in. So these 2 trains, one pulls up here and then you've got a few seconds left. And then he'll jump in. So nuclear pickup, 30 seconds, nuclear drop off, 30 seconds. And as discussed, all trains are green, stations are green, and you've got 2 ore wagons and 1 liquid wagon. And we're on board this. I'll just zoom out. You can see the lovely little curve around there. Now I've completed the tracks as well. Occasionally you see biters out here as well, just biter town. You see a little one just roaming, little scout. There's one train coming back. So I think 3 trains is quite good here. And then we jump out and you can see here, I've just done that northern defense. Of course, when you have a look up top, we do have a massive biter base just here, huge. And these are evolved biters. So I've got a second row there of those guys, and in fact these guys are still building some of this as well. So what I'll do is, just while we're here, let me just see and give them let me give them all my walls. Let me give them any gun turrets. No, I don't have any of those walls. Ooh, god, I probably should have stocked up a bit actually. Have I got any of these as well? No, I don't have any of the miners as well. I'm missing like 4 miners, 5 miners there. And a few more just here, but that's fine. So we'll jump in. This is going to keep loading us up. As the old mode is on there, and you can see here, I'll just have a quick look there. You can see the sulfuric acid is full, so it won't unload any sulfuric if it doesn't need to, and that'll be fine. We'll jump back on this train, and he's just past halfway of his time limit, and he gets some ore on there. And if we have a look on here, what is he getting? He's getting sort of 5. I can't reach the second one, but if I look there, 317 here, 281. So yeah, he's getting 5 or 6 compartments full. It's not the best, most efficient train usage. You really want them filling up. But at the moment, it's not too bad. We're using yellow belts. I'll move to red belts. It's a small ore patch, 2 million in richness. So it's not a huge uranium ore patch. But let's get it all happening. And in fact, what we're probably finding is that these guys here are not even able to offload. So in the middle of here, because I'm going to do my Kovarex enrichment process here, and then we'll do nuclear processing maybe on a little peninsula up here. So, the nuclear power. But the Kovarex enrichment is going to be here, and all on this sort of corner here. And I like that. I've got a lovely one that I built myself, and I'm really happy with that. So let's in the middle of this section here, let's just come along, and we will put in, let me do this and just say, can I please be grabbing some, what do I need? Where's those walls? Yeah, let's just get a few more walls, please. Yeah, lovely. And have I got any of these bins? I can get 21 of them, and then I can upgrade them a bit later. That's not too bad. Let's do that. I'll need to get some steel just to put those in, but we'll get iron boxes, iron chests at the moment. Right, let's grab the iron chests, and let's do, so you got that. Let's just do this, 6, is it 6? Yeah, and then we'll go 6, and then we'll go 6, yeah. So I want to swing this guy in and say, right, you need to come out a bit and come up, and then we'll go and just use, let's just use blue inserters for now, unless we've got green inserters. No, we don't actually got any green inserters. We don't got them, So we'll just put this in here. 6 is good because I like that, because you can then go ahead and put these guys, say, let's put him right out a bit. So we go here, and we'll go here, and then we can add to it. And let me just put this in there, get a little bit of that, and now we'll start filling those guys right up as well, which will be good. So that's pretty good. It'll just start to fill these lower ones, and then they'll make their way all the way across the top, and then we can decide to go and just do some extra boxes as well. So let's run down on this line here, this nice running line, and I want to go and just, if I can as well, just come in and just grab a little bit of steel. I'm picking up some of that too, aren't I? Yes, but I've got a bit of, actually, just while I'm here, do a tiny bit of sorting out. Logistics are back on. Tiny little bit of sorting here. It means the trains will be dropping stuff off, which will be good. So over here, I'd like to just drop in the uranium ore that I had. I'd like to also just bin, please, these guys. And then I just wanted to grab all of those if I can. Yeah, and I don't have them on the hotbar, but then I want to make these. So if you have a look here, the catchment of a steel chest is, what are they, 50 stacks of 50 people? Yeah, stacks of 50, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got 10, 20, 32. 32 stacks of 50 versus 5, 10, 15, 20, 28. Sorry, 10, 20, 30, 40, 48. Well, something. I can't really count that, but it's something. It's a lot more if we use the steel. So that's good. We use the steel there. That's excellent. And then I just want to just, I mean, I do want a lot of uranium here. So let's just put this guy in as well and let them build that. And what I'll do is I'll go building these boxes, and then it can fill them up from my inventory. You got a little crossover there. Got to be very careful about that train, because it will move. Every 30 seconds they will move, those trains. Let's jump in and start Purple Science next. I think that'd be great. So quick reminder, because it's been a while. So we're building primarily on the top of the bus, especially for science, but we have been building on the bottom of the bus as well. We're moving into an easterly fashion, and we have an open border on the right hand side because I like to be punished, and I'm being punished by the betas. Right, let's do Purple Science in this section and just make it lovely. Now I have to remember, can you please actually, if I do Control X and just pick you up, I know it's picking up those guys as well, but can I just do that and put you, say, there? Yeah, just put you there. And let's get you down. Lovely. And then I'll just pick this guy up and just fix that as well. There's lots of, I'm going to have to kind of beef up the, my production of the ground here, because if you think back, we did set ourselves a target in this series that most of the base, certainly along the bus, was going to be with material on the ground, and we do have that. We have, if you have a look at the material, it is, what is it? Is this stuff refined concrete, the top tier, and in the middle it's the hazard refined. Okay, so what I've done is I went into blueprints, and I've gone and made myself a blueprint. Don't go into blueprints, but I did a Purple Science blueprint, and then I redid it. I didn't realize I did it twice, but I blueprinted it twice even. So we'll put it here. I think this is good. I think this is kind of enough room. I'm just looking at the top there, and I'm not afraid to increase for peninsula, so that's fine. Let's give ourselves a nice bit of room there and just pop this lovely one down and let them start building it. And then, of course, I've got my these here, and it is a constant combinator telling me what I need in there. So let's get them going. First of all, we're going to need this. Let me just do that one. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, and I want to try and get this efficient and nice. Look, I'm playing a bit of a, just take that one off. Playing a little bit of a side game, a side version of this on a different map. I think I've mentioned it. And that's where I'm helping to get some of the blueprints and some of the ideas, and just trying to make this series kind of a little bit organized. And I tell you what, I had a massive issue with Actually, I want to power it all up as well. Actually, let's power it up now. Let's just give power to the whole thing. So that way, when they build it, it can just rock and roll really, and purple sign should come out here. But yeah, I had a massive contamination issue in the other game. Oh man, you should have seen the mess. I had I pretty much had this. Steel line in another format, but I had steel. I'm about to put steel in here actually. But yeah, I had steel, and it was just a giant. I just contaminated it, and it was so bad. Yeah, it was just like I had to go and pick it out of several different spots. It was just it was grim, actually. That's what it was. Now I'm just going to use yellow inserters here, and then we'll go upgrading a bit later when we want to kind of ramp things up a bit. So that would be quite nice to do that. I think we just do it like that. It's a good way of just kind of doing it. Let's continue the lines along as well, although they're not being taken. I like to leave a little gap as well, so that's good. Yeah, nice little gap there. You can see a bit around it. I think that's kind of nice. A nice little standard. So they'll stay in for the moment. Here is just plates. And if we're doing plates, really, it's going to be one in the middle there. And it's going to be here to there, one out. Yep, nice. And then I need to just think about these guys. So I think they are going to be, for plates. And look at that power pole just there blocking things. But if we go, say, here, and then we dive under, then we come out to here, dive under again, and then come out to, is that it? Nope, that's backwards to what we need. Good. Okay, sorry. So we dive under, of course, we dive under here, we come out, we dive under again, come out, dive under again, and come out. And that means pick this up here and solve this little issue over here. So we're just going to go and replicate him there and there, take that off and take that off. And we will pick him from the side because that's what it's meant to do, but I'm just going to pop a couple of these guys just to kind of bring everything across in an even fashion and go from 4 to 5, and then it should even itself out in the front anyway, but I like picking it from here. This is the point of the bus set up the way it is to be able to do that. So these reds next, yeah, they are. So let me just put an extra couple of these guys in. Yeah, nice. Although that doesn't look too nice. So let's do that. Single power lines. It had doubled the power lines. We didn't want that. Right here, I will do this. In fact, all the way in, and I can just do that. Roll it up, and then I can grab one of these guys, and if it's done like that, he just splits off and he's red. So that's brilliant. So purple's really coming along while they're building it. It's all happening. And I think a couple of episodes ago, what we did, let's check it, but I think what we did is we started off with some of these. So now that I'm building at the end, towards the late part of the game, we started to get some of the speed modules automated, and now they're in a red chest, and the base will just fill them. It'll just fill that order, whereas it must be I think we did it actually. Where we do it? Did we do it here? Oh, I don't know where we did it actually. Oh, maybe we didn't. Maybe we didn't. Maybe I'm just imagining this, but I thought we did it. Yeah, we did. There they are. That's them. So they'll just go there and they'll fill into here, and this red box here will just send it to any of these blueprints that have asked for it. So I think that's excellent. You can see the interplay between red belts and yellow belts there, and that's on purpose. And I think the issue here is going to be that I need this to be, this one has to be red. Actually, it needs to be red. So what I'll do is I'll use my selective upgrading tool that we set up and just pick this up and just get these guys to be completely red. Yeah, so they should be red there, you should be red, and you need to be red, and you too. Good. Okay, so we'll upgrade those two, and that is better. Oh yeah, now we also had some steel, and I believe this steel needs to be on reds as well. Actually, is everything on reds? You're just a regular belt there. Okay, that's good. Anything above the constant combinators was built by the robots, not by me, so I'd be able to tell what's what. But this guy here needs to have a red belt, so we use the upgrade tool, and I want to carefully grab that. And I want to carefully grab this one. Is that right? Yeah, you can have that. You're a sort of, I think that's the case for steel. Let's just get him going. And then over here, I mean, they're red. This seems like it's yellow, which is weird. I just think maybe I've just not taken notice of that. So we'll get this to be red as well, this steel as well. That's fine. And what are we doing? We're not building it yet, are we? We haven't got it yet. No, because we need these guys. You do need to have this here, and that'll flow. That's good. Okay, so what are you? Your bricks and your yellow bricks. So that's good. So it's nice and easy. We go straight off from the bus, grab one of these guys here, and pop him straight in, and you're done. And that's that. And then greens, again with the yellow belt worth of green circuits. So I'm going to just put a extra one in here, an extra one in there, and just use that tool to get across. I'm going to break up 1, 2, 3, put him right in, use my tool to split it, and then grab a yellow undergroundy, just give himself a little bit of room, and then that's set and ready to go as well. So I think that's all pretty good. Now if I have a look at my modules, these will fill up eventually. I actually have, these are green, these are greens, green assemblies, and I don't know if I've got them yet. I don't have green assemblies, so what I'm going to do is just manually pop down some blue assemblies because it just doesn't want to put them in. But I'm just going to put in speed modules, and it's interesting. I've got something that's building. It requires purple science, so it's interesting. It does require purple science to get the green units, or the green assembling machines, but yeah, it sort of needs the science before it could do that. So that's a bit odd. Right, that's cool. Now these guys have one in them. They just have one module in them, which is weird. Or they have one in them, but where's the second module? I don't have any of these yet. So if I grab, I think I need to put in some of them because I had one of each. So I had a productivity module as well. Yeah, so how many we got here? So if I do this, and I can afford to just muck around a bit here too because, so 14. Because I would have built this always by hand, but yeah, now it's good. So I'm just getting myself 14 of those modules, and then we'll go and pop them into here manually. You're making the modules here, are you? Oh god, okay, we don't need to do that then. Stop that. So 13. Okay, here's the modules. Oh my god, productivity modules are being made as part of Purple Science. Oh no. Okay, let me just see. Just grab those. And how many you got there? 13. Grab that one as well. Okay, let me just see if I can just now drop them into here. 15. Ah, no, that's no good. That just picked them up as ingredients. Right, okay, good. Well, it won't take long to just pick them up again. Look how many, I love that it's making them. We're just rocking and rolling here. Yeah, so if we do this, that's 12. Just grab the extra 2 while we're there. Okay, 13, 14. What I'll need to do now is go into here, go into them, and put them in. And go into them. Oh god, I'm going to have to do this manually. Because if I don't, it'll drop them in as ingredients. In fact, it just did drop them in as ingredients. Oh, actually, what I can do then, if I click on each one, I can grab... before it gets them, let me just do this, drop them in, do this. Oh yeah, that's good. We're getting there. Let me see if I can get the hit bars correctly. Okay, that's nice. It's a bit manual, but I don't have these being automated is I guess my problem. So it's forgetting about the recipe with that. So we'll just get them going, and hopefully this gives me a bit of extra purple science. These guys up the top are just not getting any anyway, and we'll have a look at that in a sec. But that's the modules filled, except for this guy here. We can click in, grab one, and be done with it. So that's the modularizing done. Purple science, there you go, he's backing up nicely. So let's get rid of these guys. Let's just put them here and here. You can go. And purple science. Now, I want to work out where purple science is going to get back, because I think it's going to have to be something like this. But what I'll do is I'll just pick this guy up, And yeah, let me just, as I run along, let me just see about purple science coming back in. And I might regret my choice here, but it's now right above this. It's right above that liquidy bus. Oop, you don't need to be there. Tree. I sort of keeping some nature around. Yeah, as long as it doesn't. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? It isn't. It's a long way back here, though, isn't it? The purple science. Oh, God. Well, we'll keep it on the same trajectory. I think that'll be good. Let's do that. So if we go here, and then we go to there. Do you get across with the yellow? Yes, you do. And you go up. You get across here, but we don't want that. You've got to be careful of that one. That, and you go in. Right. Got to watch the bleeding. Okay. And now I'm going to do something here and just see if I can pop him down one, across one. I hadn't really had a good look at it, but where is the science? I'm here and I'm just past these arrays and the science is there, so it's not too bad, although I think it is going to run into trouble. So what we'll do, it is going to run into trouble. So and I don't want to sneak it below because I want to be able to expand these guys. So we're going to pop it straight up a little bit. So let's do it closer to it. Let's run the purple science in. And let's run it. We'll make a decision to run it. Let's run it in a bit more. Yep. Ooh, am I out of these? Yes, I am. Okay. That will bleed. That'll bleed. And that'll be issues. So I'll just grab red for this one. Yep. Okay. And then I want to just get that one out. Right. We can just check here that we're not. Oh, we are running into issues here. Okay, so we got them. Yes, we have. Are we making? I do 6 myself, but that's a bit of a shame actually that these guys are doing that. But you know that we've run out of them. Can you actually top me up, please? Where am I? Yeah, I've got a request for 50 of them, and everyone's just ignoring that. I'm just going to jump onto here, and of course, why did we not do this? This has been really quick, purple science as well. I also want to go through a process later on of tidying up everything, and all these yellow boxes of just nonsense everywhere. I want to start grabbing all that and have a recycling and just having requester boxes that'll request things. Let's do this. Yep, that's correct. But then once we get to here, we go in and then we go out and we go, ooh, oh yeah, there's lots of these required. Okay, so we are going to have to, you know, and I'm thinking I'm not going to need it doubled over because there's never going to be a build up of these guys. So that's quite nice. I'm really happy with how that looks at the moment. Let me stick one of these lights here. These lights slightly annoy me, but we're kind of going with them. Not overly thrilled. Definitely just a bit odd. I don't know. I'm not super happy with them. But I have continued to have them, and you know they are staying in my build, aren't they? Where are they? Here they are. Yeah. Afraid of the dark. I need some iron sticks. Well, I think I just need some iron actually. Yeah. If I just grab these guys, what is going on? I reckon there's a problem with the build on those. Yeah, let's just build a few more of them. Okay, we don't want any coal, wood, or stone, so you guys can go. And in fact, you can be cleaned up as well. Sulfur, Mr. Sulfur. So that's those guys. I'm going to have to just go back to my... actually, if I've got that, I could manually craft some of these. Oh man, yeah. Why didn't I just do that? In fact, I think if I just grab a few more of these... Can I manually craft a few more? Yes, I can. Okay, good. So let's stop these lights. Yeah, the lights stopped. Let's start the lights again now. Yep. And now I can do the purple, fix the purple, and at the same time go back to the mall. Okay, so the purple is here. Is good. Is that right? Yeah. Where else is there a problem? There isn't a problem, is there? No. No, there's no problem. But there's now a problem with just getting them up. Yeah, up here was where we just couldn't. So purple should come through to here, and we go there. Yeah, you've got a few now. Are you topping me up now? No, you're not. So purple will go here. So what we want to do is, this blue is also heading across, so let's do that. And this guy is heading in the opposite direction, so we'll just do here. Yep. And I want a yellow belt, and I want to come up. And I'm going to come up to here. Is that going to be a life choice that I'll regret? No. No, but it's used a million of those little fellas, which is fine. Okay, so that's that. And then I definitely can come down here and come up. And while I'm there, just grab this little patch, spin him up, and get him coming in. And we can start enriching Kovarex in a bit, which would be great. Okay, so purples are going to go into here, so this is nice. Let's just do that. And right, and you can come across, and that means I can now get rid of you. Yep. And now just go and check out what I've got here, because I've got a few bits of extra from picking up just then. So I've got reds, and I've got greens, and I've got blues. Chuck them all into this one. Blues, and if I go into here, I'll just get rid of the sulfur that I picked up again. That's all quite nice. I want to get a few more gates. I know gates is something that I just need to occasionally manufacture myself. Get a few of these guys as well, put them down under the Kovarex plant, and now purple is going to be coming in. So if we go into here and jump and have a look at our purple science, yeah, look at this, nuclear fuel reprocessing. Let's do it. Automation 3, let's get them first, then fuel reprocessing, yes, and then I want Kovarex. Yeah, and I want faster robots. Thank you. And then we want, we don't need coal liquefaction. No, but I will just get military 4. I don't need military 4. Laser shooting speed is a good one to get. And lab speed is another excellent one, so we'll just grab those. So as we're going back, let's just go and check and see that we are all good, and we use our map mode to check on our little friends, the purple science, which should be heading back this way. I'm surprised they haven't come down. I think we may have an issue. Did I run out of them? Why is my mind just not working? Okay, here it is. Yes, there we did. Good, we did. We ran out. Okay, well that's built right up. Now we're doing it. We should be right to go with this to here and here, and now I can just drag straight down and go across, and purple now should head out. Now once you see this clear, and I'll have a little sip of beer just to celebrate purple science. Oh, lovely. Once that purple goes in, let's have a quick look and see how the machines. See, already the machines are doing their thing. Now everything has backed up because it hasn't been producing, but nonetheless, we've got a lot of machines there. But purple science is designed to really, really come in. Oh, actually, guys, I think I just started something with yellow science. Yes, I did. We don't have yellow science. Okay, you can go away, these guys. Let's keep purpling then. You are purple science though, aren't you? Oh, you're already on. Okay, let's get speed module 3, and we may as well just get logistics, yeah, with the blues. That's purple as well. Okay, that's fine. And then yellow science is going to be complex as all hell, but we'll get into it. We will get into it, and it's going to be lovely. Can we still get Kovarex? Yeah, Kovarex is going to be good fun as well. When we get to Kovarex as well, I want to talk to you about, once we get to Kovarexy, I want to just have a quick look. Have we got access already to, yeah, we've got a centrifuge. Now I can make the centrifuges already, but you can see the raw items. Now I think I need 16 centrifuge for my little friend. Let me show you. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know if it'll let me. We haven't unlocked it. Yeah, this is my yeah, here is my Kovarex enrichment, and obviously I can't get to the centrifuges yet because we can't do that recipe at the top, but what we can do is we can put this down, and we can start to plan out exactly where my Kovarex enrichment is going to go. And I think this is probably a good spot to do it here because it allows me some expansion there. Let's go up a little bit. I'll move a couple of things, but I'm just looking at this guy coming across, this little lead in, but I think that's not bad. Let's do it there, and then that's heading out on the peninsula anyway. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I've got a little storage area for them. Let's put him in. Kovarex enrichment is going in. Lovely. Okay, so that is all going in. There's a couple of little bits here, just which is weird. I just think it's part of the blueprint, and I have just mucked it up a tiny bit. But we don't need a couple of little bits and pieces, and then we'll see how it goes. So what happens is, and I'll show you a bit later, but they come in here and we use pure enrichment processing. We do 8 of these. There's 6 in the blueprint, another 2 go on here, and then that splits them in, and you get these very rare, I think it's uranium-243. You get these rare isotope, and these when we get up to I think 40 of the rares, it'll come around to the first one there. I want to make a quick change as well. I want to just delete these guys and bring him into here, and that'll put him onto that part of the belt. And then it comes around. That means the first machine will get filled. I had a bypass going where it's machine 3 out of 6, but I think I've changed my mind and I want it like that. We also send uranium-235, the one we don't like. We send that back around again, and it comes back in. So I think from every sort of grab here, 2 go forward, 2 go around again, and it just keeps going. And then these go rounds, and then they come in, and then they just keep circulating. But once we get the nice ones, they'll come out and get split, and out here it differentiates it. And once we get these all completely full, it then starts stockpiling them. It's super complex, but it kind of works. This little one works for me. I built it myself. I didn't use anyone else's blueprints. I just I taught myself on that one and just thought I want to work this out myself. So that was quite nice. I'm going to treat myself to a red belt just here, and just put these guys in. And as part of my Kovarex enrichment processing platform, what I've got here is more storage. But you know me, I love storage, so I don't mind having them stored here and then stored there as well. I mean, we've probably got enough that we're going to run the whole thing dry. Watching out for the trains all around me as well. I think what we'll do is we'll just put an upgrade command straight away for all of these belts as well, just to get into red. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get real on most of this. So these guys can be red. These guys can be red. And I don't have get 4 of those, don't I? Yeah, let me just make all 4 of them. And what we'll do is, where's my upgrade tool? Yeah, brilliant. So it'll be here. It's only going to upgrade the belts and the splitters and the undergroundies. So let me do that. So that'll upgrade everything and just make everything nice and fast. Watching out for that train. Crosses, and he'll upgrade them. And he'll upgrade this. And then he will upgrade just this one here. Yeah, nice. So that'd be good. Now, there's 2 schools of thought from what I can see about these centrifuges. Now, I just don't know that I need to put... they're really messy to make. If you're making them yourself, they're quite messy. If you're making them... if you're making them yourself, they are very messy. But if I only need 16 of them, because that's all, I'm not going to need any more. So I don't want to make a factory if I only need 16 or something. So I think I need 6 here, plus 2 is 8. Plus 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I only need 14 of these guys. So there's just no point, really. There's just no point. So yeah, there is no point. These guys here, I'm just going to move some of them so it's a bit tidier. Can you just all be a bit different? Yeah, you're going to be doing that. That's going to be ugly. That is going to be ugly power. And I think might be able to just do... Let's do this and just have a little drop out here because we've got the robots, but that's fine. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my hazard stuff, keep the same orientation, and I'm going to say, right, 1 square off everything is what I'm going to be doing. So 1 square off like this. Yep. So come across. I'm going to be selective about what I use this on. And then here, let me come down a bit. Yeah, nice. And let's do it this width here. Yep. And then we come. I think I will. Yeah, I'll stay on this one actually. I just want to make sure I don't walk into anything while I'm doing it. But let's do this. I want to come 1 across. Yeah. And then up here, come across there. Let me just go, so it'll be to here actually. So let me do that different. I want to come all the way down. Here in the middle, okay, and then we come across the top. And it's like this, so it's going to be, oh no, we don't want that. Rubbish. So just take those guys off. Oh, I like the little bit there, that's nice. Happy with that. 1 across again. And then here, it's going to be 1 across like this. And then down to there. And that'll be nice. And then I'll just fill the rest in. And that will be a lovely little hazard concrete Kovarex enrichment. I didn't think we'd get to Kovarex enrichment for quite a while. Now you can see the centrifuges are going to be available to us soon because this is being worked. And that means that, actually means if we go to map mode, just have a look at our labs, it means that, yeah, look at it, it's all dancing, which is pretty good. Here's the rate of purple. This is the true rate of purple that's going in. So there you go. Everything else backed up, but that's the true rate of purple there. So that's not bad. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's quite a lot of purple. So it is going to be pumping everything dry. And if we have a look at our bus, red circuits is in trouble. They're in trouble. They're the ones that are being pushed at the moment. And there's your purple science production plant just there. And those reds are what are stopping these coming out, and they are electric furnaces. The electric furnaces and the reds then need to go into these over here. So is it? You're making electric furnaces. No, electric furnaces are going under here and directly into the purple sciences. Yeah, electric furnaces. It's one of the actual ingredients of the science. So that's interesting. We're still protected there by that, so that would be pretty good. It's not got a very strong range if you have a look at it, but we need to do something with the eastern defences anyway. Kovarex enrichment is here. So I guess what I could do now is, let me see. First of all, let me get at least some Kovarex coming down the line. So what I'll do is I've got, what do you got there? 14 of these guys? Okay, let me do 2, 3. So that'll put some Kovarex in. Then if I come across here, 2 and 3, that'll just bring a few more in. So I'll do 2 across, which will be nice. And then we'll see how many more we got. What do we got? 5. So go 1, 2, 3. And I'll just do that for now, which means we need to grab ourselves, please, steel chests. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 10 more steel chests. 10 plus 6. I need 14 steel chests. So we'll come across and we'll sort that out as well. And what we could do is we could change these. Actually, let's do it. Let's change these trains for a bit longer, which means they're a bit longer in the collection point. And then they'll be a bit fuller as well, because at the moment they're just not very full. So let's change it to, let's just do, turn it off for a sec. Yeah, and we'll go, okay, nuclear pickup is going to be 90 seconds. I'm going to copy 90. I'm going to say 90 on the collection, 90 on the pickup. I'm going to say automatic, and then I'm going to shift right click, and then this guy is going to be going, and then I'm going to shift left click the next 2 trains. In the meantime, that's that train there. I know there's a total of 3 trains. The other one's right there behind it as well. And they should move pretty quickly. What I wouldn't mind doing is just grabbing this and sending it all across, and that'll just fill it out a little bit. So I need 14 of those guys as well. Yeah. So let me do it again. Shift right click the recipe, and I've got that on copy now. And you can see here we're at 45 seconds, so I've got another little bit to go, and that'll be good. I think what I'll do with the Kovarex, the centrifuges that are required, I think, again, I need 14 of those guys as well, by coincidence, isn't it? 14 of these and 14 of those. But what I'll do is I'll grab those and I'll make them myself. And it's gonna be scrappy. I'm gonna run around, just grab the products. I'm gonna move some of my inventory into a box and then just grab millions of the products and try and make 14 of them and no more. And then next episode, what we can do is get the Kovarex enrichment process going. That'll be quite good. Okay, coming up to the last few seconds, and the next train will come across. And that'll be great. And then I think the other train should be directly behind it anyway, because this one has been here longer. So this one will still take 90 seconds. Waiting for it to clear the latest block, which is just here. Yep. And shift left click. And you're 90 seconds as well, which is nice. That's good. See that? So it did 90 and 90. And I think, because it changed the recipe, it's just adjusted it slightly. And here's the other train here as well. If I do that one, you watch him shift left click and you'll go as well. So that'll be a nice quick one as well. And it means that the other one is going to be roaring back in very shortly. So that's all pretty good. Okay, happy with that. 3 trains sitting at 90 seconds will get more fuel. And that should be good. Let me pick up here. I need 14 of these boxes. So 5, 10, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's 14. And then we'll manually go and place them up there. And I think this will be it for this episode. In between episodes, I might go to war and just look at the eastern base. I might just clear out, guys, this one. I don't think you need to see it. In fact, here we go. We'll watch these guys come in. They will go out of radar sort of coverage, but they'll come roaring under here very shortly. Under the blankets, they'll probably come at us. They'll go for the purple signs and should get hit by here. They've already come in quite a bit. They won't target belts. Look at these big biters here. Some of these big biters, big boys. They're going to go straight ahead. So if they go straight ahead, the range is here. I'm hoping. Yeah, there they go. They've gone straight into it, so they'll be dead. That's a nice one. Okay, so I will go ahead and just grab, just clear this base out, and then we'll see about it. If we have a look, my pollution is, I might clear 1, 2, and 3, and then maybe we need to look at some defenses. But at the moment, we're just clearing things, so yeah, it will be fine. Final bit for this episode. Let's just go and grab this. I hope those trains come back. Yep, here he is, the first of the train. Actually, quickly, let's just see how much more he got. Yes, so 2 out of 4. Both carriages are now half full. Well, almost half full on that one, but that's a lot more. You got 90 seconds to unload as well, so we'll see about it. So we will see about all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I need to get. So I need 2 more of these, don't I? Must have just got the calculations slightly wrong. You got a curve there, don't you? Yep. Okay, that's that. And this is just going to completely fill up as well because we haven't got our Kovarex going at the moment. And we haven't even got... Well, it's basic enrichment here, and then Kovarex is the second level at the top there. So, yeah, we'll see about that. Let's make a few of those guys as well. Hazard concrete. Now that we've made a couple, let me just grab, we need to make sure these are on the same orientation. They are, and that's better in there, which is nice. Actually, yeah, I don't mind the little arm. Yeah, the arm is nice. I see I've got myself an extra bit here, so let me just grab that. You should not be doing that. Yep. Should not be here, but you need to be there. Great. So that's nice. I don't mind this being a bit wider, so that's all pretty good, and we'll just come along underneath those machines and just see about it. But that's already looking pretty good. I'm very happy with it. Drop an extra couple of lights in. Don't have any lights actually, do I? In the production? No, I don't have any lights. That's all right. That's fine. Okay, so yes, I'll leave the episode here, and next episode we will go ahead and put in the centrifuges. Please leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stitch up the channel, and I'll see you in the next episode of Factorio. This is our Waterworld series. Cheers.